Good evening. So, I have brought you some insights from our patients and clients, and I would like to present them to you so that you could actually heal yourself while sitting at home. This is regarding about emotional wellness. And today we are going to talk about forgiveness and why actually it is important for you to forgive and not hold something. So, this 51-year-old woman came to us with type 2 diabetes, and it was her only concern. And she was living with type 2 diabetes from 16 years, and she also had hypertension, which was undiagnosed. But hypertension was just from last 4 years or so. Now, um, this thing, the forgiveness thing, actually, we got to know it when we intervened so deep down in her. So when we asked her normal questions, it was just coming up finances, business, relationship. But we brought it down again to, it to the root level, and it was the approval, appreciation, and apology. And this dimension was a mother and son relationship dimension. So if we were to talk about this, the son did something which the mother quite didn't like because was the it was not the mother's way that she would do those things, but the son chose to do some other, and now she's holding on to it and she did not want to forgive. Now you need to understand that if you do not forgive someone, you hold someone for responsible, you literally manifest a disease. And this is not this is not philosophy, it's actually science, it's physics, and it is well documented. There are psychosomatic disorders, and most 90% of disorders are psychosomatic disorders. We have cardiologists, we have we have top cardiologists, you know neurologists, surgeons, all talking about how psychosomatic disorders are on the rise today. Even high cholesterol, single disease like acne because of stress could occur. Acne is a symptoms, I'm sorry for mentioning it as a disease. But when you hold on to something which the other person has done and you create the hate, the hurt, and pain, you hold someone responsible for their actions, that you did not like that action, you essentially lose all your power. It's basically you're holding a hot burning lava and you want to pass it on to other person. First you have to hold it yourself, and in the meantime you burn your hand. That other person still have a choice to take it from you. In this case, the other person may not even know that they did something wrong, or the wrong is something which I didn't like, something which is not according to my way, but that wrong is the right thing that person did anyways. So I want to give that stone to give that lava rock to someone, but they are not accepting it. They don't even know that lava rock exists. They're just living their life and they're entitled to it. But here I am holding this rock and being a victim of myself, of not what they have done, but of myself and my thoughts and my mindset I have created. Now, this actually manifested in her as hypertension and, peripheral edema. So we brought her down to forgive, but she had a very good question, and even most of us have when I talk to people in person, in social on social media. Why do I need to forgive? There was this, Q&A in a meeting I went, and he asked a question: Why do I need to forgive? And it was such an interesting question. First of all, you're not forgiving them. You're not forgiving the other person. You are forgiving yourself. And you need to forgive to actually be free from the pain, from the hurt you have been creating all along. You cannot forget the situation that happened. You cannot forget what they did. you would remember that what they did. But we have to reach a state where they come in front of you. You do not think about what they did in the past. You don't go get those emotions back again. You don't create anger, irritation all again. You acknowledge that yes, they did what they did, but now you move on. It's okay what they did. They had a reason behind it. I forgive myself for inflicting the pain onto me. They did the action outside. I created pain inside by my thoughts, my mind, my subconscious. Forgiving will actually release you of burden. I mean, you would feel lighter. This is practically, you have to see it for yourself, experiment it, and you would see it in practical life. You would feel so light when you actually forgive yourself, you forgive that situation, that person. You'll feel just light. I mean, you will feel deep rested when get up from your sleep. When you go to bed, you would hit bed in an instant. You would get up early. You would get up with full vitality and energy. This is something you need to experiment with. And meditations and affirmations come very handy in this. You can actually meditate and visualize yourself uh, apologizing to them, they apologizing to you, forgiving yourself, releasing that emotional hurt, that blockage. It really create a disease. I mean, I have been seeing people randomly in, gym on social media. I mean, I could literally see how emotionally weak and injured, like wounded they are. And that would actually make a lot of consequences if we do not, change this right now in our lifestyle. Yes, we have been focusing on our diets, best diets. Yes, take it. Physical exercise, sleep, do it. But the most important thing with all of this is emotional health, that thinking, the art of thinking we actually need to work on. You have put a lot of hard work in acquiring things, in acquiring, comfort outside. All you did, or you did all that for what? To keep your children happy, to keep yourself happy. And that is good. Do it. I respect that a lot. Do it. We all do it. We all love it. But our happiness index is still going down. I mean, if these comforts were giving us happiness, why is the happiness index is going down? These are just only comfort, and which is actually very necessary. But emotional thinking, your mindset, reprogramming your subconscious, limiting beliefs need to be, removed. Today we have a lot of limiting beliefs. I would hold on to this family. They did something to me. I would pass this on to my grandson, to my children, that they would take revenge, rivalry with these families. What are we putting into our children this way? Hatred. And down the line, 10 years, 20 years, 30 years. And people are dying at 19, 20 years today with lifestyle disorders. Even there are children born today which are labeled as emotionally weak children. Can you imagine it? Emotionally weak children. Seriously, how is this happening? How a baby can be born emotionally weak? There's something which we all need to reflect on. You need to forgive. And how you can forgive? Meditating, visualizing, affirmations. How do I affirm that I am forgiving? I forgive them. I release the hurt. I release the pain I've been holding on to. I am healed. I am a beautiful, beautiful, conscient energy. I am a perfect human soul. They did what they did. They had a reason. It's okay. Past is past. I forgive. I forget. Bring them in. Bring them in front of you in your meditation and, forgive them. Send these thoughts, vibrations of forgiveness. Ask them for apology and even go further if you can. Apologize to them apologize to them face to face. Tell them, write them a message. Don't wait for them to apologize to you. It's okay. What would stop you? Your ego would stop you. But let's cross this ego, or it is healing. If you think that repercussions of it, what if I am, rubbing salt on the wound? What if that comes up again? If I tell them sorry, would they think I am, triggering them intentionally? It can. Yes, there is a possibility. But, they would heal themselves. You would help them heal. Your family, your relationships would start to flourish. One person needs, one person is needed to, resolve a conflict, but two-person to create a conflict. One person to resolve. That one has to be you. That one is you. Do it. Don't wait. Apologizing will not make you small. They would not trample over you. They would not take you for granted. Even if they take you for granted, it is actually something which people should do. Why? Because that means your behavior does not depend on what they want you to be like. They don't have the remote control of your behavior. So your behavior depends on you. You, the person, can do anything, but my behavior is on to me. That is what being taken as granted actually means. Apologize to them, even if you think they were wrong. You go and apologize. They are waiting for it. It's not like they are not looking to, get the relationship back, get it on the good level where you are not just talking or you are not just giving silent treatment to one another. Everyone is waiting. Everyone is waiting. I cannot stress this enough. Everyone is waiting, and we are all very open to that apology from someone. I would say just think about this. Were you or were you not wanting them someday to come to you to apologize and then your relationship would flourish? Now it's time to stop that. Stop wasting time on thinking that they would come, but go instead. They are also waiting just like you. Actually, this would change your life. This would help you to heal. You would feel vibrant. And when these vibrant thoughts, I mean, some people don't need a diet plan. Let's be real. They don't need a diet plan. What they need is this emotional thinking, the healing, the art of thinking. Walk on it, please, and your life would change. Thank you.